Hello, I'm Raisa Chantami of the Indonesia channel in Jakarta, and this is your TIC News Break on the hour, every hour. Here's what's happening in Indonesia. Authorities have revoked the licenses of two pharmaceutical companies to produce syrup-type medicines following the deaths of 159 children due to acute kidney injury. Penny Lukito, chief of the Food and Drug Monitoring Agency, said it found Yorindo Pharmatama and Universal Pharmaceutical Industries had changed suppliers of propylene glycol, a component of the syrups, and the type they were using was contaminated with other chemicals. The agency and the National Police found that the two companies used propylene glycol as a raw material in the production of medicinal syrups. The syrups, often consumed by children, contained excessive amounts of ethylene glycol and diethylene glycol, which is often used in industrial applications and in anti-freeze and brake fluids. The Health Ministry reported 304 cases of acute kidney injury in 24 provinces, mostly in children under the age of 5. Health Ministry spokesperson Muhammad Syahrul said the number of new cases and deaths has decreased since the government announced a temporary ban on the use of syrup medicines until the completion of its investigation. Indonesia is ready to shut down coal-fired power plants with a total capacity of 9.1 gigawatts as early as in 2027. Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs Erlangga Hartarto said the move was part of energy diversification as a result of the country's endeavors for the G20 summit this month. The country is committed to the Paris Agreement through the nationally determined contribution to cut carbon emissions by 29% in 2030 at the latest and achieve net zero emissions by 2060 or earlier. The minister stressed that the commitment is crucial given that a variety of natural disasters such as floods and landslides which affected Indonesia in the recent years are the impact of climate change. Indonesia's inflation rate eased in October but remained above the central bank's target range. The headline annual inflation rate cooled to 5.71% in October compared to 5.95% in September. Bank Indonesia targeted inflation within a range of 2 to 4%. Meanwhile, the annual core inflation, which excludes government-controlled prices and volatile food prices, picked up pace last month to 3.31% from 3.21% in September. In the financial markets, here's how stocks and the currency closed in Jakarta and around the region. If you're heading to Indonesia or traveling within the country, here's the weather forecast for major destinations. And that's what's happening in Indonesia. I'm Raisa Chantami with your TIC News Break.